Bah.
No, I haven't. But they can hear us.
Hello. How you doing? Doing good today? Having a nice day? Yeah. Hey. Feeling nice? Wait. Faces ketchup sound? If I talk here, will it wait and go? We haven't viewed. Yeah,
Oh, I have it. So Where the foot? Um, Test.
Test. Testing. Testing.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Hey, that's
Try to do.
if you smell what the Rock
It's cooking.
is.
Yeah. Let me get this. It's cooking. It sounds so much. Yesterday I live stream of me. YouTube and banner. Now all I did was and it muted everything except Christian. It didn't know what it was. So you can watch. You can watch it. Only thing. I got on some of the. Oh, it. Okay. Okay, this sounds really. So talk about. Man, you're gonna have to talk. Only part I remember is. I'm trying to. Bow down to the king. Bow down. Okay.
Bow down to the king.
Bow down to her.
True love.
Bow down to the king. And then so we just. They said they're gonna watch all the matches tonight. Chairman. Fastlane. It can still sell.
Because if you don't have the net,
yeah,
buy it.
If but then you just all the paper. $10. Watch the paper.
And then you get so much more.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you just
$9.99.
if you just want, it's ingenious because you just want to watch the pay. $10,
Oh,
and then you have it and you
get
forget about
so
it.
much
And let's say you don't
stuff.
want to watch the next. And it's just even if you were gonna watch one pay-per-view, might as well just pay for a month.
Then great. It's a
I-
great system, and I can't
As we do a
it's falling
commercial,
out of
as we do a commercial, it just I just can't believe sell pay-per-view.
How does they should charge extra?
They don't. WrestleMania is one.
Yeah.
We're watching wrestling. Okay. So let's go up to that. Go. So we go. Setting up that. Then we go to the first match. And I still have to get. Oh, beyond. Start off doing.
Woo!
If you smell the rock, it's cooking because that's showed it.
If you smell what the Raw is reviewing.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. That was awesome, Mr. That
Thank
was
you.
awesome. Hey, now everybody who's on the stream, there is. If they're. Why I'm calling.
Do
If
the
you
thing.
watch this.
I can't. Oh yeah. Yeah, now I remember.
Yep, and it's ingenious because I like
Haha.
so many different.
Yo.
So many different.
Yo, coincidence.
All right. Cursor. Oh, now click it again. Automatic clicks. Okay. Are we good with that? And then we're gonna talk through the opening segment. Other set. I didn't tape it.
Would it?
Chat. Tell me.
Repad. If you smell what the Raw is reviewing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Probably not a theme song there, but you know what?
Guess who we're talking about? Buddy. Anyway.
A pebble?
Hey, welcome.
Pebble.
This is our 4th Raw review, and we have put January in the bag with
Yes.
So, hello, I am AI.
Is it February?
I am AI,
I am Mr. SeaWorld.
and this is Raw review. If you haven't seen this show before, this is what the premise of it is. We discuss Raw, Monday Night Raw, every week, and we show footage from the video game, the new Day 6.
Or 2007, if you're watching.
This is our second time actually using our in our office. Instead of the first 3 episodes were recorded right off the PS4. A lot of this footage is edited, which is really cool. And someday maybe I'll go over how to do that. And it works really well for me because I sit very long because but cool that I can edit video, which I never thought possible. Video editing, do it on controller on a game system, but you can. Cool. So the footage you're going to be seeing is from the wrestling game, and we try to set up the matches as we try to construct Raw as best we can in the game, as far as the game lets us. And it's January. This is our first month doing it, and there's already been challenges, and it's so interesting to see how quickly the WWE shows evolve and change.
Yeah.
So I mean, the game gets out of date fairly quickly, but it's still fun. There's a lot of creative players and a lot of ways to upgrade, and I think sometime we have to do it. Anyway, that is what we are doing. This is for Raw, the last Raw this month.
8.
Know it. It'll be in the description account. But again, this is okay. That's 25th. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so this week's Raw, is the Raw right after Royal Rumble. If you haven't seen our Royal Rumble review, called it. Check it out. Hey. So this is the one.
If you want a quick analysis, really good. AJ Styles is here. Triple H.
Yeah, Triple H. Okay, so Triple H won the Royal Rumble, the actual match. So he's got the belt again. And if you didn't know how you felt about it before, you definitely know how you feel about it after watching Raw. So if you were like, I'm not sure if I'm happy with him, or I'm really glad Triple H got the belt back. He's changed things. Now you get to see how he really.
One way or the other.
You will have no middle ground on how you feel about Triple H. So he comes out, the McMahon's all happy because they got the title away from Roman Reigns. That was their final goal. That was their end game.
Triple H wasn't out there yet.
Triple H didn't come out there yet. You're gonna have to fill in the blanks in the beginning. I vaguely remember. There's only one part of this whole Raw I remember.
So
they talk about the Royal Rumble stuff like we did. Made fun of AJ Styles.
Yeah, they
kind of took a jab at him.
They were like, "Yeah, I bet you thought that AJ Styles was gonna win, or Roman Reigns, or Chris Jericho, or Dean Ambrose, or just
we're never gonna give that." So Triple H comes out, and I didn't recognize this theme song right away. Oh. You got in here that
yeah,
I didn't recognize it. So he came out.
I like. I'm now realizing that the game, that theme song is Triple H's theme song, which I thought he had a new song. Bow down to that. Bow down to that. And bow down to that.
Right.
And it's yeah. So
same guy. He just recently died.
But actually, I thought that the Bow Down to the King one was Triple H's theme song now that he's with Authority. But Authority's theme song, not Triple H's. And
Okay. So, as the Authority, they have a different song as the character Triple
Yeah.
who wrestles.
Yeah.
I'm confused. It makes sense, but I'm confused. Anyway, so besides the theme song, he comes out and talks.
Oh my gosh,
And he
talks.
and he draws a lot of heat. He calls the WWE's religion, and
Yeah.
The reason why he was mad at Dean Ambrose, or not Dean, Roman Reigns, was because he didn't respect McMahon. He didn't treat him like a god. Yeah, really over the top. Like, really,
it
this.
was.
And anybody who thinks that for real, it's just. and he just drawing a lot of heat on himself. So I mean, I think the whole point of him saying all that was to get people to boo him. Just I don't know, I didn't come off right to me. It felt like it wasn't believable in the first place that he would say that. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. But, anyway, I don't know how you felt about it. I just
so.
But then girls, they go and you have to ask.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So this segment, like, is great. And it was I know the religion thing, that obviously he doesn't really think that. That's why it works, because this is character talking.
I know why he did it. I understand that he wants to draw the heat, but I just didn't like it.
But he's like devoted to, and is like, and the part where it was talking about it was a great part, because this is like what he knows what everyone's thinking. Like, he's saying, I bet you're all thinking, oh, that I don't need this title because Triple H, you've been at this for so long,
right.
You don't need it anymore.
That's kind of what everybody thought.
And he's just like, I know I don't need this, but I want it. And I was like, oh my gosh, he just said it.
Yeah, because that's what everybody's thinking on the internet.
Yeah.
Is like probably flipping out. Why the heck does he? I don't check, but I'm guessing. And why does he have the belt? He doesn't need it. Really, this is kind of rehashing. Nobody's getting pushed. None of the young stars are being pushed. That's kind of what everybody's thinking.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know that. I wanted it. So 2 words for you.
So that part in particular.
Okay, I understand that part. I understand that. Anyway, we're going long, but the next section, what they said is like, okay, I want it. Nobody's going to take it away from me. It was funny. And then Stephanie, it was like she missed a cue or something. And she's like, but we're going to have this tournament. And whoever wins this match at Fastlane will get a chance to get the belt. And it sounded like, at first, it sounded like Triple H like, I'm gonna keep the belt, and I'm not gonna wrestle or nothing. And then Stephanie turns around right after it says it to create this match. So this whole Monday Night Raw, they're gonna watch everybody and decide who's worthy enough to be in a match to go against Triple H. Whoever wins this match in Fastlane, which is the next, whoever wins that gets to go against Triple H. So that is the whole intro setup. And then finally we get into the first match. Pretty. Man, we were long. 9 minutes. I gotta like. You got the game running out there. Why don't you go turn it on? I can barely hear it. You have to stay doing this So this would be 4. Four. Uh, how that one? What it says. Videos. Double check. Right. First match.
The whole
Dolph gets slammed in the.
I don't know what this doesn't.
Yeah, I can't remember. Do you remember the? Oh yeah. Okay. Just run through this. Go through this up to social.
Okay. So, we got Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens.
First match.
Good match. Kind of was.
They put on a good match.
Dolph got slammed into a pole.
That's our extent of our notes is Dolph got slammed into. And I can't remember this match and vaguely maybe
Power bomb.
Owens wins. So there you go. Nothing nothing memorable, but they put on a good match like they should. And next segment is the next segment is Roman Reigns, and some of the stuff we didn't mention in there was that they were saying how Roman Reigns is defeated, rejected, he's lost all hope, left for him, it's over. And then so they had a quick interview with him, and whoever was him. She repeated everything, said all that. Shook his head.
Yeah.
And then next segment, which is just
Woo! Why'd I do that? I don't know. I'm excited.
That made up for having such a long. That was.
Yeah.
What was that? Export. Make sure it clicks. Don't slam it. Okay. Elf? I wonder if he. Kevin Owens is. His son's name. Named after was a new.
Kevin Steen. Also is.
Alright.
Adios.
We're making fun of healthy baby red dragon.
Baby.
now-
No.
Baby. Yo, Heathy, baby.
Heathy baby.
It's
Heathy
the red.
baby.
Don't get the red dragon mad.
Oh, he's gonna spit fire on
Well, spit fire. I'm starting to. Their chemistry.
I know.
Okay.
Love it some.
You wrote the rap.
I wrote the rap.
Are you gonna rap it?
Oh, I am.
Okay. Rap. Okay. Great, guys.
Go.
Saw
That record.
you.
All right. So now it's time for the Social Outcasts. The greatest tag team
They're
stable in the world ever. Okay, so it starts out and
Take a deep breath. Mr. SeaWorld is so excited about it. And I know why. It's just. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so the Social Outcasts are talking, and Flow Rider, who is the guy that wrote the song WrestleMania,
Yeah, they're My House.
and apparently like
Well, he didn't write it for WrestleMania. They're just gonna use the song for WrestleMania.
yeah, so
There are artists that specifically make songs. Just clarify. Go ahead.
they're all in the ring. Apparently, like one of them got try to like hit one of them something. I don't know.
Heath
Heath?
Slater.
Really?
Yeah, Slater and Flow Rider, I guess, got in. It has some history.
What?
Yeah.
I have no
I have to go
idea
back and
when
check this out.
happened.
I think it was at WrestleMania. One of the WrestleManias.
Wait,
So-
Heath Slater was at WrestleMania?
I assume. I
WrestleMania
got
28, it's right there. So,
Heathy, baby.
so,
Don't let the red dragon spit fire in your face.
so, yeah. So, Flow Rider they were both talking smack to
Okay,
each
Flow
other.
Rider was there. Just to clarify,
yeah,
Flow Rider
he was
was in
The crowd.
the
and it was
crowd,
like, oh,
right
hey, Flow Rider,
ringside, and Heath calls him out, and then he's like, "Get in here," and he goes, and then he gets
And then
in.
wait. So then they were making fun of Heathy Baby. So the Red Dragon is gonna spit fire with the Super Friends. That's what happened.
Who said the Super?
Bo Dallas.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
we're like this.
he,
You
like,
gotta watch this. You gotta watch this.
He
If you-
renamed the stable the Super Friends. The Super Friends.
With the super. Okay, and
and then,
so okay,
and
he
then,
calls out Flow Rider.
And-
Flow,
and then-
he comes in.
and then
He's like, he jumps over the fence, and all his crew are gonna come in. And he goes, gets in the ring,
and then
and then
Heath
one of the
Slater's
most
like,
one of the most amazing things happened.
okay,
Go ahead.
so Heath Slater is like, we're gonna have a rap battle. He's like,
No. He's
No,
like,
no,
no. He was
No,
like,
no.
we're not. I don't want to hurt you,
yeah,
but this is what we're gonna do.
I have a rap battle. He's like, oh, okay, you want me to rap battle you? He's like, me? No, I'm talking about Bo Rider.
Bo Dallas, and he's like,
Bo Rider. It's Bo Rider.
I know.
Bo Rider versus
Did
Flo
they call
Rida.
him Bo Rider, or did everybody else call him Bo
No, they called him Bo Rider.
Rider?
It was the greatest moment
and
of
they
my
give him,
life.
and then they immediately give him some chains
They
and
put
a hat.
chains
and
on him,
I-
sunglasses,
Somebody's got this
a
made
white
up.
clad
Somebody's
cap.
got this made up on 2K server. I'm gonna download it, and Bo Rider is gonna be in the game. I have to make it myself. Bo Rider will be.
Oh my gosh!
in the footage.
It looked amazing on him. Just saying. And then, and then Bo Dallas. Oh my gosh, this rap. I need a iTunes link. Matter of fact, this is how it goes.
Okay, Mr. Seawood is going to attempt to rap. Here he
Where's
goes.
my chains?
You don't
Don't
need no
got
chains.
chains?
You just freestyle. Go.
Okay. My name is Bo Dallas, and I'm here to say Flo Rida is disrespectful in a major way. And then
Up. Oh.
then the social outcast like died after that line.
We'll get to the reaction. Just do the rap.
Okay, I'll start over. My name is Bo Dallas, and I'm here to say Flo Rida is disrespectful in a major way. You sucker punched my friend at WrestleMania 28, but I'd be pretty upset too if I was named after this awful state. You need to channel your negativity in a more productive manner. But
Keep going. Come on.
you hold your ace up high, but I got a full house like my name is Danny Tanner.
Oh! You almost did it better than Bo Dallas. Did you copy that? Did you find it online?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says this, and he says it in the way Bo Dallas.
Oh yeah, and I forgot. Bowley. You gotta end it with
Got
that.
Bo.
And he says it in like him.
Like he would say it, and not in like a cool like I'm going into this persona of a rapper.
Yeah.
No, he says it as all you have
Okay,
to do.
this is how it actually. This
My
is how
name
it,
is Bo Dallas. It really is, and I'm here to say, Flo Rida is disrespectful in a major way. So I mean, he just says it like that, and you're like, and like when he says that line, you sucker punched my friend. What was it? Oh no, but I'd be pretty upset if my named after this awful state. They went. One of them. What is it? Who's the big guy?
Axel.
Axel fell on his back. He literally popped up his legs and fell on his back. And they're all like, oh my gosh, like he just got burnt, like totally. And it was just like, the Flow Riders just standing there going, what the heck is going on? And he like said something back and nobody cared. And then people are like, Flow Rider just got his butt handed to him by Bo Dallas. And I mean, it was just like literally the funniest segment I've seen in a long time.
Like freaking Heath
If
Slater.
it wasn't for the thing that happens next, that would have been the highlight of the whole night. Was watching
Then
that.
Heath Slater and Curtis both fell on their back. Adam Rose is just jumping up and down. I was so happy. Oh my gosh.
And if anything, go on YouTube, find this episode. I mean,
Find this segment alone.
there's a gif of just them falling on their back.
I have a gif of the
gif, whatever. Anyway,
I have a gif of them putting on the chains, sunglasses, and then the hat, and it's just
that's amazing. So and then okay, what is this setup? This sets up
the only thing noteworthy about Flow Rider's rap is that he ends by saying "Welcome to Dudleyville," and the Dudleys come.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Flow Rider says, "Here's the Dudleys." So then this sets up the match. The Dudleys
versus specifically Bo Dallas.
Crazy.
Gosh.
I wanna I want you to do that.
What?
Like I can drop a beat. You just do that rap.
Can we? Want to try it again?
No, I mean later. Later, because I got some like beats. Royalty free. You can just do that rap. I wish I knew how to do auto tune. I don't know how to do it. I know there's an app you can do. What I just want to read. Battle. After I know there's a plugin for because if I was like is it, which is weird because it used to be weird. Video edit. Back in the day.
Friday is respectful way. Sucker punch my friend at WrestleMania. I'd be pretty upset too.
Even after his awful state.
You could channel your negativity and objective, holding Ace up high, but I have a full house like my Danny Tanner.
I didn't catch that last part. All I heard was Full House and Danny.
Oh my gosh!
I was knee slapping, toe tapping.
Where is the iTunes link?
Alright, we're having too much fun. If you're watching the stream, how you doing? You're welcome.
How you doing? Doing good? Have a nice day? Yeah. What you have?
Alright. Okay. Ready? Are you? So that sets up the match of the Dudleys. Half of that, okay.
Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel. Bo Dallas has an empire, and he's the only one of the empire now that has this Outcast stuff on it.
Shirt? Jacket? I don't know.
Like shorts.
Oh, spandex? Like his wrestling.
Like what's actual
Oh, okay. He's
but
fine there.
it's like S on it.
I didn't notice this. I wasn't paying attention.
How are you not paying attention to
I don't
Social
know.
Outcast?
I
They're
was
about to
probably
beat the
still
Dudleys.
laughing about the whole segment that I just think there's a match.
um
By the time I got off the floor laughing, I noticed that the match wasn't going on.
3 count just happened.
Yeah, and it was
The match itself was
oh no, this isn't the story that the Outcast lost. It's the story that the Dudleys finally won.
oh yeah.
The Dudleys never win.
I know, right?
It's like, really? I think the fact if they would have lost against the Outcasts, that would have been a total like, really, you guys are doing nothing with the Dudleys except trying to put
But Outcast.
the Outcasts don't need it. No, they are winning. I told you.
They're winning our
They're
hearts.
winning. They are winning. It doesn't
They're
matter
winning.
about the match. They are winning. That just proved right there. They are winning.
They
It doesn't matter.
deserve- I need Outcast versus New Day. Someone make that happen. Someone, please.
Oh,
Please.
I think the Outcasts need a little more push, and I think there's gonna be a time where that's gonna be.
Maybe they
Yes.
have Dudley's. Wait, Dudley's versus Outcasts, Fastlane.
I wonder if they're gonna get involved in the tag team.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
It seems like that would be good. It just seems it's so cool that they took 4 people that most people are just like jobbers.
Yeah.
Instead, they're just jobbers, and they're just taking over. They took over that.
Now
they're
you see
taking
why
over
I like
Raw.
them.
They are gonna take over Raw. I think it's gonna be a battle between New Day and the Social Outcasts with that rap battle. Okay, we just can't get off the rock battle. Okay. Anyway, it was that good. The Dudleys won a match this year. That's first. I think it's the first one this year. Unless
the year just started, so
first one on Raw. They might have won on SmackDown. But I heard SmackDown's getting good. I
Yeah.
watched it. I can watch it. But
the Outcast tried to jack
the Dudleys, but
Flow Rider got rid of. Oh wait, you know.
did he slap him? Was it a slap?
No, he like out here. And, hey, you come here, and then Flow Rider was down here, and then like they did the, and then round sounded fun too. Like, oh,
It's okay though. They're still winning. But that was, and
AJ Styles interview.
oh
Yeah.
Oh, and Chris Jericho. Good job, nice seeing you. Now you get to against me
And the big dog.
the big dogs, and prove your worth and stuff like that. And he kind of slaps him on the chest.
Yeah.
Good job. So
Good luck,
He
kid.
kind of being sarcastic.
No, it wasn't sorry. Jericho.
Being Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
so.
it's like, you're a night kid.
And so that
Called
sets
him
up.
a kid. That
there's-
made a lot of people mad.
So that sets up the next match. Jericho for. What was this?
Aldrin. AJ.
I don't think we're ever gonna get this under an hour.
There's a lot to talk about.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. How it works.
Okay. Styles versus
Jericho.
Jericho. Are you ready?
That's not his song at all.
Are you ready?
Yes.
4, 2, ready.
So, AJ Styles versus Jericho. That's happening
A lot of people like this match.
because it's AJ Styles. Of course they do.
Okay. I'm new to, like I said last at the Royal. New to AJ Styles, so I don't have this big hype. I mean, I know who he is. I know he's very popular. A lot of TNA people are probably. He's on a good show now.
He was in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Along with the other people.
Did
that
he
are
leave
probably
TNA to
coming
go
over.
to Japan Wrestling?
That's something to go.
Okay,
But
it's TNA.
after that, along with a bunch of other people who are not coming to.
Oh, Joe.
Taku Nakamura. That guy.
Hmm.
He's a big name. That he oh
No.
He's a big Japan wrestler. Japanese called the King of Strong Style, which is a style of wrestling that can really hurt. If you do it wrong. Which he's really good at it, but I
Can't see it in WWE.
Maybe.
Yeah, they won't let. They're banning some dangerous moves.
Yeah.
So
Then start out and AJ Styles theme song. It's the first time you get to hear it. It was weird. It was okay. So it wasn't a weird song. It's just like a slower song.
it's like in your face, but he comes out. He's kind of mysterious.
Yeah.
I compare the
I
very
like that.
intro to Neville. They both have the very beginning of it, not very beginning. They're both wearing hoods and they're both slithering around and stuff like that.
It's
But anyway,
then
I'm not the theme song.
Pyro. I like it. I like the cool.
They can't see you.
I know, but like okay, so he like hands up like that and then Pyro.
Puts his hands like that, guys.
Yeah, like-
Imagine your hands going out like that.
Like he flicks his hands and then it comes out from the sides of the Titantron.
You have to be more descriptive
Okay.
with your.
It looks cool. Okay, it looks cool.
He likes his.
I like. It's the first time you see his entrance, so I'm gonna rate it. Dang it.
Yeah, you're right. Because this is the first time he's on Raw. First time he's done anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Enough with the intro.
okay, I understand why you spent that much time on the intro. Okay, I understand that now. Okay, then Y2J he still has a cool jacket. He still has it. And people it's like Royal Rumble made me kind of pay attention to Twitter a little bit, and because everybody kept I have a Twitter account. I just but I got on there, and man, everybody loved the match. They were just
Yeah.
like can't believe what I'm seeing. Can't believe this is happening. Chris Jericho and AJ Styles in the same ring together. This is blowing people's minds. Which I guess okay, cool. I'm glad WWE did something for the fans. A lot of fans were wanted to see.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you think about it, all these indie guys that people follow never get a chance to go against some of the bigger people from WWE because they're just separate. Unless
Technically, AJ Styles has been in WWE.
did WWE buy one of the companies he wrestled for? That's
It's like
a match. Okay. Fact check it, guys. Look it up. So this happens. I mean, cool match.
it wasn't okay.
I think people are chanting, "This is awesome," because they just couldn't believe it was happening.
Yeah,
because the match itself seemed.
It was a collar and elbow tie up, and they were chanting, "This is awesome."
I think the fact that this was actually happening is they think is awesome, not the actual match itself. Because I'm like watching the match, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I know both of them could do. I mean, they did some cool moves. I give them that. It took a while, but the fact that they were chanting, "This is awesome," like you said, just hugging, "Hey, awesome! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!" I think people's minds were blown. I think the overwhelming of the moment got to people. But okay.
The hard thing about taking notes with AJ Styles, I watched an interview with him once, and he said, if I could tell my younger self one thing to learn upon, like something to take away, it would be it's about the little things in a match. It's like not like the moves are easy, but about the little parts of the match where you go, "Oh my gosh, you got to watch this match," and why? I don't know. You just have to watch it.
It's unexplainable. They just have to watch it. So yeah,
it's harder to take notes.
I'm happy that fans liked it. Like I said, it didn't do much for me. I was like, okay, I'm learning.
I was pretty happy.
I don't have any feelings either way about AJ Styles. I'm like, okay, well, I hope he does good. Because we need some good superstars.
I mean, they have a lot of them.
We need a good push for some good, fresh storylines and stuff that people. Neville's a good. Okay, and
Neville, he does the Pele kick.
Who wins this match?
Obviously Styles.
Okay, yeah. So they made.
If anyone else, if Jericho won, oh my gosh, the uproar.
So it's pretty much fan service. This is pretty much a fan.
They have a
dream match. This is probably a dream match for a lot of people, and
roll up battle. That was like roll up. Oh nope, now you're rolled.
Yeah. You're rolled up. And then that's how Styles wins.
Yeah, but that was like after the. And he goes for the Styles Clash. Jericho. Then goes for a roll up and wins. And then they haven't been letting him do the Styles Clash at all. He was in the Royal Rumble for a good, for a good amount of time, and he never did the Styles Clash.
So
I heard he did it on SmackDown.
Did he?
Yeah, okay. Which is a weird place to. They're pushing SmackDown.
Yeah, USA knows how to handle the wrestling.
As a matter of fact, you know who he did it on?
Who?
Curtis Axel. Social Outcasts versus AJ Styles. That was a thing that happened. Thank you, and good night.
Yeah, he was happy with that.
Yes,
he was. Okay, after that we had a back to the break with a
Divas match.
Divas match.
Charlotte.
The Goldust versus when our Truth segment, which was
Goldust is looking for a new partner.
I thought it was. I thought he got rid of the stutter thing. I thought he didn't do that anymore. He's
Who?
got this stutter thing, like he got hit by lightning, and he's stuttered, and he. That's how come he talks like that. Like supposedly got hit by lightning. That's why he kind of like twitches and dumb things. Now,
Like
what
his
is it? What
voice.
I forget. He pretty much as go. R-Truth, he wants to be a partner, and he's like, I'm a married, and and he's like, but that's okay. And then he's like, no, 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 I'm me tag team partner.
No, wait, come back.
And he's like, what did he call it? Gold.
The golden.
Yeah, the golden truth. And people on Twitter was like, make it happen, make it. That'd be hilarious. So I think people approve of that. I think if they're testing the water, if their whole idea was to test the waters to see who Goldust would fit with as a tag team partner,
And now,
besides the obvious Stardust, I think it would be cool to have R-Truth.
And then
Because R-Truth is going. I mean, there's a lot of comedians in WWE.
And
Really.
our segment on SmackDown going for a run. And Goldust was stretching, got stuck, and he said he needed a massage agent of his body because he was stuck like that.
Oh my god.
This
Double entendres.
And then R-Truth was like, "That's the oldest trick in the book, dude." Walked away. And
the innuendos I don't like. It's still. But anyway, that brings up the next match: Kane versus Bray Wyatt. Okay.
There, but this is a good Raw.
What was that? I have to make a logo. I'll review. Smack.
Have it next. Right.
Styles.
About to get to it.
$10 long. That's. You're gonna have to help me. So
Better the Raw, the more we have to talk. So,
right. But you're gonna have to break this up into 2 full hour long. Okay. Kane. Someone in the cow is mooing. Someone in the crowd is mooing. Okay. Say there was this match, and then there's a special.
I just put there's a Divas match or something. I don't care because it has something to do with.
Oh, oh, oh.
Hey. I, never mind. Never mind. Tell you what happens. Action.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Okay, so Kane versus Bray Wyatt.
This happened and nobody cared.
Well, actually, I may say like two things. The Wyatts, Bray won. Kane got attacked, and the Wyatts, they're getting pushed. Like we're stuck in like the mid card for a while, but now they're going up against like they got big matches.
Right.
Kane like dominated him earlier, Survivor Series. Happy. But if I could talk more about it, I would. But we have something better to talk about.
Yes, because this is all
okay,
right, guys.
So all of Raw, they've been teasing like a comeback of someone, and I had like a few theories, like Daniel Bryan.
I knew who it was.
I forgot about who it was. But so they have this limousine parked up, and it's like comes out, and it's The Miz.
Because it's been 2 weeks.
It's like it's been like 3 weeks. I'm back. Miz TV is coming on SmackDown, and then this truck comes pulling in. I was like, Austin.
Yeah.
But and then it comes out and it's The Rock, and I'm like, The Rock. And I was like, because he's gonna be at WrestleMania. I was like, really?
We all knew he was gonna be there, but I'm thinking it's got to be The Rock because we're in Florida. That's where he's home, and then,
I didn't remember it wasn't.
Yeah, because I remember when he came back.
I mean, I should have because of that amazing
when he was
line by Bo Dallas.
When he was the first time he came back and he did the big pop where he was going to be like the host of WrestleMania. It was before he even did this matches, you know. I remember he came back a couple more Raws and he said when he got to Florida, he goes, "Welcome back. Rock has finally come back," and he uses this as a town, and then he goes, boom. So I knew.
I'm pretty sure it's just when he has it.
No, it's when he comes to Florida because Florida's his home.
And when I saw it, I was like, really, The Rock? Why can't? Then I remembered, oh my gosh, it's The Rock.
And The Rock proceeded. Somebody.
Like I was upset at first, and then he opened his mouth. Then I was okay.
Then he was like, oh yeah. He can freaking own anybody on the mic ever. So this segment, somebody timed this segment on Twitter. They said this lasted 25 minutes, no interruptions, solid,
and straight one promo entirely. Good on The Rock for that.
He pretty much did a whole sitcom himself.
Backstage, he walked up. He's like, "Hey, Miz, how you doing?" And Miz was like, "You're trying to steal the spotlight from me, just like you did at WrestleMania. Hey, do me a favor, park The Rock's truck." And
he goes,
and he's just holding the.
He goes, "I like how you're wearing your outfit. Look like the Flying Nun," and he just walks away. And then he's like, "What the heck?" And then he proceeds to meet different superstars.
He met someone. I think it was like.
Hey, this guy's here, and then you see,
hey man, how you doing? I was like, oh, hi.
And then the Big Show, and you see the Big Show. Hey, Big Show, remember that one time we wrestled for Royal Rumble, and you said you won,
and everyone said you won, or you said you won, and you should have won.
He goes, yeah, and he goes,
yeah. Well, the funny thing, I watched it again on the WWE Network, $9.99, and you know what? I agree with you. You should have won.
And I totally didn't care. He just did a plug. It was like, wow, cool. And then he did this whole thing where he's like, you would have been in the movie. You would have done everything I would do. And then he's just like, sitting there breaking his laptop.
It was like,
that's what you do. You break things.
No, The director for the Scorpion King, he was like, whoever wins this Royal Rumble, I'm gonna cast them as blah blah blah. It was like,
The
you know
Scorpion
what?
King.
The Scorpion King, and it was like, you know what? That should have been you. You should have been the one chasing Vin Diesel down the highway, drifting across the streets, and so blah blah blah. Other movies, and he's like, haha, but you know what? Such is life. And then Bo Dallas, Big Show, sorry, is like, yeah, such is life. Breaks laptop. He's like, man, that is so cool. That's what you do. You break things.
You break
Yeah.
things, yeah. But so then he went and talked to Lana and did some bunch of innuendos. Like they hooked up at one point, and she doesn't say anything. Russo ends up behind.
Rusev, not Russo.
Whatever. He comes up behind her and goes, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" He goes, "I hear you guys getting married, huh? That's great. You got a flexible woman." And he's kind of like, "Oh, see ya." And then he goes, "Okay." Then
You all right?
You all right? Yeah. And he just walks away like he can't do anything. Then he gets out there and he even does his smell what the Rock is cooking. He does that. He goes, "This is where it happens. This is right behind this."
Right behind the apron, the entrance.
This is where, and he does this whole intro right there, not in front of the crowd, behind, and he still gets a pop. Everybody, he's like, he's not even out there yet, and he's still like has the crowd in the palm of his hand. I don't know anybody else who can do this. I don't know anybody.
Stone Cold
Hogan
do that.
couldn't do this. Hogan couldn't do this. I can't think of one other
Cena
wrestler right now.
Couldn't do that when he was at his
And
highest.
everybody was like, it's so sad that nobody else can. The Rock is so over that nobody else can do what he's doing. So he comes out, does this thing.
He's like, and then he's like, finally, The Rock is back behind stage.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, but you didn't, like, behind the stage.
Yeah, he didn't even come
It was
out.
like
He did the
3,
whole intro.
2, 1. Then
Then he does it, and I don't even think he did. I don't think he did it when he got out.
No, he
So
didn't.
he just went out there. Okay, so this segment, if you haven't seen it, this Raw, you have. This is the best Raw of the year. You got to see this.
And the year just started.
And people were like mad because of this segment was so good that it ruined the rest of the Raw because the rest of the Raw was just like boring.
Compare no. Bo Rider.
That was before. That was before the segment. Because after this segment, it all just went. Everybody's like, "Wow, we still got 2 hours left." But anyway, let's get into some of the stuff we really liked. Okay, so he did come out. It was Rock's back home.
Yeah, he didn't remember who Byron Saxton is.
He took a jab at Byron, and
was
then
like-
out comes. Oh wait. Is this?
Wait.
Oh yeah, they went off script. He went off script.
Okay,
he went
so
off script.
he's talking, he's doing his thing, and then the crowd starts cheering Randy Savage. I have no idea why, but they were, and like there were a bunch of guys in the front row dressed up as The Rock, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, and Macho Man.
And they actually, somebody said on Twitter they moved them because they were too distracting. Because they were actually like right in the middle of the camera angle, and you could see them, and you're like, that guy's dressed up. They were all 3 dressed up, and they were just like there. And then The Rock, I think they were moving them. They must have been moving them while The Rock was speaking, because I think that's what caught his eye. I'm just guessing. And he's like, "Oh, we got to go off script here."
He literally said, "We're going off script," and he rolls out of the ring and goes like, "What's your name?" And my name's. It doesn't matter. What's your?
And the guy, and it was like, the first guy was Undertaker. There's all kinds of gifs of this Monday night. They were so good. Having and then they said, they said Hogan. The guy was dressed up as Hogan. He said, "Your brother, I'm Hulk Hogan."
and okay.
And we're all like, everybody's like, "Hogan's back! Hogan's back!"
Okay, wait. Remember that big old controversy, Hulk Hogan, with him being racist and stuff?
Was it The Rock?
It was The Rock.
And The Rock just, who are you?
It was The Rock. Oh my! And I was like, all is forgiven. Bring him back. The Rock doesn't care.
Yeah, and then they had The Rock, Macho Man, and
Macho
then
Man.
and there was a guy dressed up as The Rock, and he goes, "Oh, look at this guy!"
This guy, he's yeah.
And you know those guys who did that, I guarantee they're just like peeing their pants. They couldn't believe what was going on, and everybody's like, I bet you, I wonder what the truck's saying. Everybody in the director, everybody's like probably just flipping a leg, throwing stuff because they don't know what to do, and it's like, yeah, and then they see the ratings spike like crazy, and so he gets back on track eventually. I'm telling you guys, this is so hard to explain how good this was. New Day.
Then the New Day comes
And then
out.
we're just like, everybody's mind's going ballistic. Like, oh my gosh, the New Day is coming out. And
It's a New Day, yes it is.
They do not disappoint. So, they throw jabs back and forth.
It says,
They-
you obviously don't eat your Bootio cereal. then they both said at the same time, they make sure you ain't booty.
They say they do so many good jabs at each other, and he goes, "You guys are obviously entertaining." and was it Xavier
Some
said
of them,
you left Florida, for Hollywood for the paycheck. You said it was for the people. It ain't the people, it's for the paycheck. And he just said something about that, and it was just like, check this out, guys. Go watch this. This is so bad.
The Rock can't keep his magical creatures straight.
Magical.
Magical creatures straight. Not gonna say why. But watch it.
Unlike Raw, we're gonna keep it PG.
Even though they actually
they
PG.
could not rate that episode PG because they just said a lot of stuff, and they couldn't. But it was great.
Such is the power of the
Rock. So there's just not enough I can say
And then-
about this. But
and then
anyway,
then he challenged Big E to a match like right now, and he's like, oh, no, and it's like, okay, Plan A didn't work, but Plan B always worked, and they were like, well, what's Plan B, Rock? Huh? It was like, family, I'm on top.
Usos.
The Usos come out,
So it sets up Usos, and
it wasn't even a setup. This just went into it.
then it was The Rock versus New Day.
Usos and The Rock versus
Was this
New
a
Day.
tag team?
This wasn't a match. It wasn't a match. It was just The Rock and the Usos beating up the New Day. And they,
And The Rock, did he did the People's Elbow?
yeah.
He did it.
He did it on Kofi, I think. Usos, Rock, and the New Day, they all went at it, and then the end, Xavier was on the ground and like he was looking around, and the Usos are like behind him. Rock was in front of him, and he gets up, and Xavier gets up. He's like, "Please, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, and I'll leave. You don't have nothing to worry about." And he gets up and he turns around, double super kick into Rock Bottom. The Rock picks up a mic. He's like, "Thank you, Florida. Thank you, Miami. We'll see you at WrestleMania."
And there,
I think that's set up for Usos and The Rock versus the New Day at WrestleMania. I think that's what that's set up for.
Ooh.
Kind of ruins my idea for what was it?
More Rock. That's all we need is
Yeah.
more Rock.
For Social Outcast.
They'll have their own match. I get.
They'll get there.
They'll get there somehow. They'll have something. But that was our mind blown.
A plus.
Yes, it was. Jeez. And like everybody was saying on Twitter, it had still like 40 minutes. But anyway, that sets up the next match, which was Kalisto.
Woo! It's impressive that we got it done that short.
I know. I did one. Back is. The Rock. So much footage. Export. Yeah. Even if they're not, they can win. All right.
So there's a Divas match or something, which has something to total something. And then Kalisto versus his. Total Divas related. No one likes that. Anyways, so versus Miz match.
And everybody's
And
trying
the Miz.
Yeah, so everybody, and again, remember, everybody's putting on a show to try to get into the final match.
Yeah, so it was like. So and then best of the match, last one, which skull crushing finale. I haven't seen in forever, and he win. Now it's time for the main event. So won. By the way, he had a match for the U.S. title on SmackDown with Neville, and it made me happy. Neville lost, had a title match. Anyways.
Good job. Anyway, that sets up the final main event. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. The Shield. I still have hope for the Shield. Versus Sheamus and Rusev. Rusev. League of Nations. So tag team.
Tag team match.
Good match. Really good match.
It was dominating for a lot of the beginning of the match. Like a lot, dominating Dean Ambrose. And he a clothesline on the turn. That was cool. Roman, they had like the moment where they were like, "Oh, I'm down. I need to get to my partner. I'm crawling towards the rope, and I don't know if I'll make it." And he made it.
What do you call that? Super tag in the game?
Hot tag.
Hot tag.
And hit a hot tag. Roman's fresh. He goes at it. He's Superman punching. Everything, powers.
Everything that's super, he did it.
Yeah, he was super guy. Dean, he was down. He was about to get counted out, and Ambrose saved him. And 1, 2, 3, yeah, it was a solid beat match. But then something happened. They got Rusev out of the ring, kicked Sheamus out, and then out of the ring. And they got the table, both the table. Fun fact: it wasn't the Spanish announce table that died this today. But whenever this guy,
You can't have two tables.
not high logic. Then they do the freaking Shield finisher, the double, triple power bomb, except with two.
Yeah, and they put them right through.
And then it raised up Linus. Then Stephanie came.
It was the end of the show, so she had her
So
decision
they
to make.
watched everyone, and they made an announcement. Fast lane. Dean Ambrose.
Roman Reigns.
Wait. And then the pause there. I was like, wait. Field finish. Right. Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. So sad.
That would have been all three
Yes!
of the C's. I never thought of that. That would have been a great idea.
So sad.
Oh well, they gotta have Brock doing something. And
No, they
Brock's gotta
don't. Brock can be fired now.
Unless Brock is gonna go against the Undertaker, gotta go for the belt. There's no other reason why to have him in.
But then, and Brock Lesnar wasn't even out there. Wasn't even out there to impress anyone.
Like, he didn't come. He didn't show up.
No, he
Even
wasn't
Paul
there.
Heyman. Paul Heyman wasn't even there.
Why was Brock
Paul
Lesnar?
Heyman and Brock Lesnar weren't even there. I'm
Like,
surprised they weren't. See,
if you're gonna have him in the match, fine. Just put him on the Raw.
I think it'd been better.
It's not like anyone's gonna get upset.
Now that I'm thinking about
Except
this, quiet. Now that I'm thinking about this, they should have made it where it was Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns, and that's it. And then later on, like next week, have Paul Heyman say he was thrown out by people who were already disqualified in the Royal Rumble, and because of that, he should be part of the championship match. For
'cause
Fastlane, then bring that in, and then set up the three-way, because that would have made more sense.
okay,
Because
main
Paul
event.
Heyman, because now it has no reason for Paul Heyman to complain and to do more segments against Stephanie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could have been like, and then main event. Okay, if you want in the match, you gotta fight Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose,
Triple threat.
or someone. Handicap, something happens. No, not that. Someone big. And then you're in the match. Sheamus. Yeah, the entire League of Nations versus Brock Lesnar handicap match. Go. Most of them are in.
No, I think it'd been good enough to set up triple, but it was set up, and that's kind of how they ended it. And so that's one match. So we got one match for WrestleMania, at least.
Yeah,
No, we actually don't.
Fastlane.
Fastlane. We have set up for Fastlane.
So this entire Raw was great, and the ending happened.
Yeah. Still great Raw. Raw. Best Raw of the year. Great. A lot of things people are going to be talking about for a long time. Remember when
The Rock came out and Hulk Hogan.
That went off script.
Remember when Bo Dallas had a rap battle
with Flo Rida?
With
so if Bo and Flo,
Bo versus Flo,
because they always do that in WrestleMania. They have celebrities. That's the whole point of WrestleMania. Is yeah. Oh no, Flo Rida's gonna. They always have the slip. Unless they get one, but they are jobbers. Still jobbers.
But that's the whole point. So they stop being jobbers, please.
Well, we're gonna wrap this up. It's late. We are for our production note. We are going to hopefully having this Wednesday or Thursday. We're trying to get a production schedule set or Royal Rumble kind of threw out pretty quick. I try to get this out at least the week of actual or before the next one. It's hard to do sometimes.
Mhm.
With Mr. SeaWorld actually. But anyway,
Midnight.
we are actually gonna start live streaming. We are live streaming now. You can see this behind the scenes of us actually recording and producing. And we got some wrestling running. Uh, just
Title screen.
nice title screen. So if you guys want to check that out, like, subscribe, give us some feedback. Any kind of feedback would be great. We're just building this up. It's just got our first month in the bag. I am pretty proud of. Yeah, check out Gamer Fridge on YouTube and Twitch and gamerfridge.com. Oh, there. Check that out. Like I said, just holler. Like we're family friendly. So act accordingly.
Have you?
We want people to be able to listen to family around because I hate watching stuff on YouTube. It happens and gotta turn it off. So that's the reason why. It's a lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys listening and the time participating. Oh wow. Yes. What? Well, I think while we're watching, is we can at least try to get it. What was that last minute? Chin up. Can't sit. Get too old. Stream audience. Got this little. I know you can do it. That's cool. Audio is inverted. It's, show. On a night.